Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol GE. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame and does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. You are not blind. Yes, that candle is changing. Yes, this number over here is changing. The market has not quite closed yet. But as far as what I want to talk about and kind of get across in this video, it is what it is at this point. Unless something super crazy happens, then I guess we'll just catch it live on video here. But as far as, the question, this will mean a little bit more to those of you that watched yesterday's video from Thursday. But the big question was, hey, you know what? You got to give credit where credit's due. The price has been making a great move up. Is there any sort of true power behind it? Well, as of right now, not looking like it. Looking like that was yet another dead cat bounce. I'm not willing to call it a for sure dead cat bounce, and I'll explain what I mean by that here in just a little bit. But right now, things are looking pretty sketchy. Like I said, you had to give credit where credit's due. The bulls are making their way up, but now you look at where the price is, and it's essentially right back to where it started, which does bring about the first update, which is based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they do tend to act as resistance. So in the event there is some sort of bounce, 770 is that overarching level of resistance. But actually, before you even, before it would even make sense to talk about doing battle with 770, the near-term level of resistance to keep an eye on is going to be that purple line there, the 50-period simple moving average, which you can already see acted as resistance right there. So probably got a little bit ahead of myself talking about 770 because, like I said, getting way too far, you're kind of putting the cart before the horse if you're talking about doing battle with 770 if the price is still down below that purple line there. Now, at the beginning of the video, I made the comment about still, not going to call this a full-blown, the chart being ruined. And the reason I'm still willing to give the bulls a little bit of slack is that they can still potentially stay up above this $7.38 mark, which if you take a quick trip down memory lane here, you can see that there is a couple different instances where the price did a great job of holding strong. Got somewhat close right there, but didn't quite hit it. But 738 is definitely, in my mind, the kind of must-hold, do or die, make or break, whatever you want to call it. Because if the price were to break below there, and worse yet, separate even a little bit to the downside, what would that be doing to the chart at that point in time? That would literally be putting the price right back to where it was, down at these lows before the big move even happened. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements with genuine strength are not going to go right back to where they all started. And that's what 738 and below represents. So if there is some sort of high volume break of 738, it would not be shocking at all to see the price go down to 730, if not lower. However, like I said, to be fair, so far so good. The price is holding up above that level, but that is definitely the must-hold level of support going into next week. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.